Attention, please.
This uploading is only for educational purpose.
No intention to infringe copyrights.
Learning English with subtitles GPITRAL.
Follow us.
Welcome back. This is Dirty Money. We're halfway through the game. 3 players have lost all their money, and there's 3 players left fighting over 3 grand. If they want to win, they've got to steal from each other. Katie, you're in the lead with £1,200. Lindsay, you're in last place with £700. If you're still there at the end of the next round, you'll be out of the game. It's time to play Dirty Money. The clock is ticking. Which Benedictine monk invented champagne? Katie.
Dom Perignon.
Correct. Steal from?
Steal from Glenn.
Morgan Freeman and Tim Robbins. Lindsay.
The 51st State.
Wrong. The Shawshank Redemption. Give to?
I'll give to Glenn.
In which Spanish city would you find the Sagrada Familia? Lindsay.
Barcelona.
Correct. Steal from?
I'll steal from Glenn.
Which classic American author wrote The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn? Katie.
Mark Twain.
Correct. Steal from?
Glenn.
By what name is a Chinese gooseberry more commonly known? Katie.
Quince.
Wrong. A kiwi fruit. Give to?
Lindsay.
During which war was the Victoria Cross awarded for the first time? Glenn.
Crimean War.
Correct. Steal from?
Katie.
The Copacabana beach is situated by which Brazilian city? Lindsay.
Brasilia.
Wrong. Rio de Janeiro. Give to?
I'll give to Katie.
Ex-footballer Gary Lineker started his professional career. Lindsay.
Tottenham Hotspur.
Wrong. Leicester City. Give to?
Give to Glenn.
Which name is given to a female lion? Glenn.
Lioness.
Correct. Steal from?
Katie.
The time is up. Lindsay, if it's any consolation, you've answered more questions right than anybody else in the whole game. Does it annoy you that you're going?
Yeah, it really annoys me. I'm quite upset by that.
Do you blame anyone?
I blame Kyle.
Why?
Because he donated the money to Katie and she had the lowest score. And if he hadn't done that, I would have had a chance.
Glenn, Lindsay was taking quite a lot of money from you there. Were you worried?
I was, yes.
What was going through your mind?
Just get as many questions answered as I could, build my stash up.
Why should Lindsay leave you some of her money?
Because I want to win.
But what's in it for Lindsay, Glenn?
Difficult decision at this stage. She's caught between the devil and the deep blue sea.
Katie, same question. Why should Lindsay leave you any of her money?
Well, I really respect Lindsay as a player. She was definitely the quickest on the buzzer and she got all the questions right. I hope that completes her from one really indebted student to another. And also my sister. Please give me the money.
Well, Lindsay, it's all in your hands. You've the least amount of money in your account and you're out of the game. You still have £650 and you must give that to your opponents. This time, you don't have to give it all to one person. How you choose to divide it up is totally up to you, Lindsay. But to help you, I can tell you that overall, Glenn has stolen £50 from you, whereas Katie hasn't stolen a penny. Lindsay, how much of your money are you gonna give to Katie?
I'm going to give her 350 because she didn't steal anything from me.
Hey Katie, what do you make of that then?
She's a diamond, isn't she?
Glenn, what have you got to say to Lindsay?
May the best man win.
Well, good luck to you both. But Lindsay, your account is empty. For you, it's game over. This is the final round to decide who gets to play for the money. This time, if you get a question right, you can steal £100. If you get it wrong, you must give £100 to your opponent. One of you will soon be out of the game, leaving the other with the whole 3 grand. It's time to play Dirty Money, and the clock is ticking. Of which European country was Francois Mitterrand president? Katie?
France.
Correct. Who starred as Jane Hudson in the 1962 film Whatever Happened to Baby Jane? Betty Davis. Which city was capital of Poland between 1320? Glenn.
Warsaw.
Wrong. Krakow. Who wrote the best-selling novel Hannibal? Katie.
Thomas Harris.
Correct. What is a scientific name for the branch of biology that studies animals? Glenn.
Zoology.
Correct. Who was the British king during the Great Fire of London in 1666? Katie.
Charles II.
Correct. Who wrote and directed the 1994 film Pulp Fiction? Glenn.
Quentin Tarantino.
Correct. Which river is known to Hungarians as the Duna? Glenn.
Danube.
Correct. For which sport were the Queensberry rules drafted? Glenn.
Boxing.
Correct. White, Thresher and Nurse? Glenn.
Sharks.
Correct. Who was the last woman to be hanged in the UK? Glenn.
Ruth Ellis.
Correct. Which actor played the character George Bailey in the 1946 film It's a Wonderful Life? Katie.
Cary Grant.
Wrong. James Stewart. Which vertical wheel measuring 151? The time is up. I can't complete the question. Katie, what happened? You were neck and neck at the start.
Too many questions about films before I was born, unfortunately.
Hey, Pulp Fiction. When was that? About
Pulp
5 years
Fiction,
ago?
yeah, I know, terrible, isn't it? I should have got that, it's my own fault. What can I say? And I didn't get zoology. How embarrassing.
Katie, you do sound rather bitter. You're really annoyed with yourself.
Very annoyed with myself.
Glenn, amazing round, mate. Did you
Yeah.
think you could do it?
Not when I was like 500 or 600 behind.
Glenn, have you got anything to say to Katie?
Hard lines, Katie. Tried hard.
How are you feeling going through to the end game?
Got sweaty palms.
Glenn, you have a final sum of £1,750, which means that Katie, you're out. As always, before you go, you must leave your money in play. This time, Katie,